To begin with the name of Allah, merciful, omnipotent, omnipresent, and with great respect. Respected District Field Trainer Mr. Muhammad Mansoor sir, their enumerators and supervisors. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you. We know that some duties are performed for salaries, but some duties are performed for respect. And it gives me an immense pleasure here to announce that at this time, as enumerators and as supervisors, today we are going to attend the last sixth day of this training session. Throughout all the days of the training session, we have not learned the assignments like counting, calculation, application, running the HLO app, and visiting the households. But we have learned how to become the real representatives of the government to every respondent of our HLPs, which is itself a great thing and a great contribution to our nation. We know that we as teachers are always shaping the future of our students so far as our academic affairs in schools are concerned. But this time we are not shaping the future of the students, but we are also shaping the future of all the developmental work of our country. We are becoming the contributors of our nation to frame its future in the field of education, in the field of development, in the field of economic structures, infrastructures, health, delimitation, and whatnot. So far as today's training is concerned, we have invited the first batch enumerators and supervisors with the guidelines from our worthy charge officer. Because our batch, including all the learning batches across our district, were facing some technical glitch while running the HLO dummy application. Yesterday, on our request, a team was sent here by the concerned authorities who made 4 to 9 dummy applications of HLOs. And after running them, the doubts of our enumerators and supervisors were cleared. Then I requested the charge officer, sir, please make an order to call the enumerators and supervisors of the previous batch so that they will come and they will try to learn how to run the HLO dummy application. Although some of the teachers who did the self-enumeration, and as per them, it was very handy and it was very easy to run the application. But we know we are all teachers and we know everything. When we bought for the first time any Android phone or any electronic device, no one came to our home, no one taught us how to run it. But it were we who ourselves learned how to manage, how to run the applications, how to run the mobile phone, how to run this smartphone. So why we were here? We were here to acquaint our teachers as enumerators and supervisors in the way so that when by tomorrow they will be doing the this first phase, HLB infrastructural duty, enumeration of the physical structures, or in second phase, enumeration of the population. If any respondent, a respondent can be a district magistrate, he can be a tahsildar, he can be anyone, he can be a businessman, he can be good, he cannot be good, he can be responsive, he cannot be responsive, he can be reluctant, he cannot be reluctant. Anyone can ask any question related to a census. We tried our level best to acquaint our supervisors and enumerators. If anybody will ask any of the questions regarding census, why we did census, what are the legal provisions, who gave you authority to visit my household, why you are here, why you are with I-card, why you are asking me questions, why you are asking me what is the material, what is the predominant material of your house, why you are asking me why this building is locked, why you are asking me such questions. Sometimes it sounds very sticky, But by now, our enumerators and supervisors know that they have legal provisions behind that. They are authorized. They can ask such questions. And number nine is sometimes it becomes very unfortunate. Most of the heads of the institutions, they have not allowed our teachers who were called today to attend this training session. They have, you are having the legal provisions behind that. And we came under section 9, under section 10, 11A, that enumerator and supervisor can be put on duty even if he was so when he deems it that he needs to clear his doubt. Suppose we are all done by today, and tomorrow there was something which mind about running of the HLO application, or there was a doubt, and you want to clear your doubt. Obviously, if you won't clear your doubts by tomorrow, if you will put any misinformation by using your HLBs, then you are answerable. At that time, what you need to do? You need to you put yourself on duty under same provisions of the order under which you came here in last session as well as this session. Then you may visit the ACR office. You may visit the charge office. You may visit your field, this district field trainer. You may visit the concerned quarters. Nobody has authority. No DDO. Please ensure it. Most of us here are also DDOs. No DDO has authority to bar him to go to learn the things. He can't ask you that where is the order. Order is itself the order under which you came here to attend the last session of the duty as well as this session of the duty. So it is very unfortunate. And today we will come to know about the basic things which we learned here. I will use the smart board and I will give you a brief description about all the things which we learned, so that after completion of today's training, at least some important points, some important terms, the legal aspects, all these things will remain in my brain. While I will be doing my duty as enumerator, as supervisor in the field, I will be fully confident that what I am doing. I will be confident while answering any of the question from any of the household, any of the head of the household or any person. Why you are here? Suppose a person will tell you, a shopkeeper will tell you, a man will tell, he will ask you that I have myself done the self-enumeration. Why you are wasting the time? Why you are not working there in your school as a teacher? What answer is at that time from you? You should answer him that, tell me what are the objectives in a series. Is it 16th or 15th or 8th census? You know all this. It is legal provisions, it is objectives, the developmental process, the delimitation process, the counting, the calculation, the publication within the specified time. And never next, if I am a district magistrate and I have done the self-enumeration by myself, and you came, Imtiaz sir came at my home and he asked me about different questions. I am responding him, no, you need not ask me questions. I have done self-enumeration by myself. But self-enumeration is not acknowledged by the application until my respective enumerator won't acknowledge my self-enumeration. I have to, under legal provisions, I have to definitely share my self-enumeration ID, SEID, self-enumeration identity with Imtiaz sir. When he will get my self-enumeration ID, he will acknowledge all the things what I have filled there. If he deems fit that I have done everything that was okay, then he will acknowledge, he will sign it across, he will synchronize it, and he will save it. Then he only can send this my self-enumeration to the respective supervisor to the concerned quarters. So why we are doing so? We are having authority. So it means we are not only self-enumerators or the respondents. We are those officials, we are those officers on behalf of which this huge mega census project is going to get completed within this couple of years. And this will be the first part of our training session, in which there will be recalling of all the things which we learned in a very quick interval of the time. And number second is that yesterday the team who came here and who guided us how to run the application, how to run the HLO application, we have a few supervisors and enumerators here. Those enumerators and supervisors will form the groups, mostly groups with the previous batch, so that they will also learn how to run the application. Although they know, but sometimes there can be any doubt regarding the filling of the building number, filling of the census house number, filling of the data regarding the cow sheds and any other thing. All the doubts will be cleared by today, inshallah. And within a couple of hours, we will let the first batch to go. They can then go. to their homes or to their schools. And then we will continue with our first batch. If there will be any doubts through interactive program, through interactive, teaching learning methodology, we will clear all those doubts. So I have uploaded this PPT here, and with the help of this PPT, I am going to give you a thorough, this reminder of all the things which we learned here. There are some enumerators and supervisors who couldn't attend the first, session or the second session or the first day or the third day. There is possibility that he was later on ordered to come and to attend the duty, and it will be very fruitful for them as well. And those who attended all the 3 days or 4 days or the 5 days, it will be very fruitful for them as well. Because whenever there will be a thorough look over all the things what we learned here, it will remain in our brain. We will remain more confident, because we are representatives of the government of this mega project of the nation, and we are forming the basic backbone for all this process. So let us start here. I will make use of this PPT, and I will give you within a few minutes the thorough recap of all the things which we learned here. Dekho sir, there are some abbreviations. Everybody knows what such abbreviations stand for. But I'll recap so that everything will remain in our brain. First is APK. What does APK stand for? Right? Package kit. Very nice. And HLO is house listing and housing census operation. Next is iOS. That is iPhone operating system. Another is LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. Next is MUV, multi utility vehicle, like SUV supports utility vehicle. It is like that. OTP is one time password, and PC is personal computer. Very nice. And then after that we have PDF, portable document format. Then PE, population enumeration. PG is paying guest. Sometimes, what is the definition of the visitor? What is the definition of the visitor? Visitor, Iqbal Saab. Definition of visitor. Visitor as per census is a person who is residing with a particular household, but not with more than 6 months of time, less than 6 months of time. If the time will be more than 6 months and he has an intention to live further more 6 months, then what is that person called? That is called yes, casual or usual, isn't it? वहाँ term use की जाती है usual. And number next is PL is police, PNG is piped natural gas, QR code is quick response code, RO is reverse osmosis. Why we need to know this reverse osmosis? With respect to the water which a particular household is using, the predominant water. And now next is RTI, Right to Information Act, and one is RTE Act, Right of Children to Free and Compulsory Education Act. Next is SE, self-enumeration, SEID, self-enumeration identity, SMS, short message service, ST, scheduled tribe, SUV, supports utility vehicle, TV is television, UT is union territory, Wi-Fi is wireless fidelity. These are a few abbreviations. If you need a break for tea, I will wait. From the mobile application, you will download it and you will get a printout of it, isn't it? And I told you that after getting a printout, you will make a photograph of it. You will give it to a particular AI tool, like Claude is there, like Gemini is there, or whatever type of the AI tool you will provide it. And then ask it to give you a physical map, including roads only, including physical structures like buildings only, praying places only. Then it will become very easy for you to draw a map, isn't it? That is not mentioned in the book, that is not mentioned in the PPT, but that is what I am training you. You will recheck the login credentials with respect to your HLO application. When everything will be okay, when you will get a HLO map through digital mode, and then you will correlate it with your order copy, manual order copy. Very soon you will be given a particular order copy in which the HLO will be mentioned, in which the assigned area will be mentioned for you. And number third thing was here to call you that the residence which you will reflect after signing across. And on behalf of that, the respective charge officers and the ACR office will, provide you the convenient places of HLBs. So it was mandatory for you to come and write a particular, name of the residence. And number next is the attendance, which you will provide today. Only that attendance will be calculated for the enumeration purpose, for your kind information, the 3-day enumeration. And I have to share my SEID with Iqbal sir. He will get my SEID, he will acknowledge it, he will sign it across, he will go for synchronization. Then he, on behalf of his own quota, will send it to the concerned coder like his supervisor. Then supervisor will go ahead with the charge officer. So unless and until I would share my as a respondent with my personal credentials like SEID with my concerned this enumerator, my self enumeration exists nowhere. And now a few assignment is given to the supervisors. 9 and other section. He is bound to share his SEID. He is bound to answer you any of the question. If he won't agree to in answer, if he shows reluctance, then you can report to the charge officer and he will be fined rupees 1000 plus 3-year imprisonment. How is it possible? You are an enumerator. If you will commit, in the lesser interest, in your personal interest, any mistake, then under similar provisions, you are bound to provide the information accurately. If you are inaccurate, then under similar legal provisions, you will be called, you will be summoned, and you will be fined rupees 1000 plus more than 3-year imprisonment. Keep this thing in mind. This duty is essential like election duty. And he, as supervisor, will verify all the HLB boundaries of his assigned enumerators. There is a doubt that sometimes, suppose I am a supervisor and these 4 are my enumerators, and I have got this area. This is one HLB, another HLB, another HLB. Here is a house. Suppose it is a building or a census house, and it is lying in the HLB area of Iqbal Saab. And now my Irfan sir is also claiming, sir, this building is lying in my area, HLB. So it means there is dissemination of the boundaries. At that time, this supervisor has to ensure, has to report to the concerned charge officer to manage the issue. And next is he has to log in using supervisor credentials, monitor progress of each enumerator, check coverage of all building census houses in each HLB, etc. Plus, I told you that an enumerator will have to visit 3 times at least to his concerned HLB. So far as first visit is concerned, it will be mandatory for supervisor to go along with the enumerator and to visit all his HLBs. Suppose I am an enumerator and Iqbal sir is my supervisor. I have to visit to only my single HLB, but Iqbal sir has to visit my HLB and all other 4 or 5 enumerator HLBs. So this type of assignment for supervisors is more in comparison to the enumerators. Ensure it. And after that, let us have a look. We are authorized to visit at once, not once and twice. First time when you will be assigning the building number, second time when you will be doing the exact enumeration. When we will be visiting again and again, then questions will be raised, and the particular respondent or the head of the household may file a complaint against enumerators or the supervisors. Yes, sir. No, sir. It is a very nice question. It is a very nice question. It was told to us by our trainers that so far as previous census 2011 was concerned, most of the people who are assigned the duties of enumerators or supervisors or whatever, they used to visit a single house in a particular hamlet, in a particular village. They used to ask all the questions regarding any of the household. They used to share all the things of any of the household, isn't it? See, so this time we are strictly prohibited. We need not ask them for tea, for this and that thing. If we will do that, sometimes some people have, some person will make a video record of that. If he or she, they will share with the person, then we will be answerable. Under legal provisions, instead of हम कहते हैं ना वो लेने के बदले में देने पड़ेंगे, है ना? ठीक है, तो ये चीज हो सकती है. And yes, sir. And don't use any type of cloning application. Sir, I told you, suppose you have a dual application APK, you need not to do that. You have to use only a reliable source of any type of the application, and don't uninstall the application. There are some people who used to say that I will once uninstall the application, then I will reinstall. Why? This is just for fun. No, we need not to do that. Once we will uninstall the application, there will be apprehension that our data will be lost. Once our data will be lost, the same apprehension with which Iqbal sir raised. How is it possible that I will visit a particular household again and again? Isn't it? And next is, don't share your user ID and password with anyone, including anyone, your friend, your spouse, your children, your kids. And don't share individual responses with anyone or with any unauthorized person. Suppose Iqbal sir is the enumerator of the area of Irfan sir, and now he knows everything about the Irfan sir's house, the building, the type of the building, the number of the census houses, and the typification of the household, so on and so forth. And he will come and he will start sharing the things with me. Iqbal sir has one brother, he has one sister, he has this and he has that. No, we are strictly prohibited. We have to refrain ourselves from doing that. Under the section 8 and 9, it has provision that we never need to do that. If we historical background, from 1871 in a series, this will be the 8th, this will be the 16th census in a series from 1881, and it will be the 8th post independence. This is the historical background, but it will be the first ever largest digital census across the globe. I am a respondent. I can do the self enumeration as an employee, as a business person, as anyone. This is for the first time in India that every individual has been given digital authority to go for this self enumeration. When I will be knowing myself as a respondent how to do the self enumeration, how to calculate the things, isn't it? Then it is obvious that I will ask a question to Iqbal sir as supervisor and enumerator, sir, why you are here when I am doing things by myself? Sir, what are the provisions? Sir, what are the objectives? By doing that, I will be sharing the details of my structure, the details of my census house, even the details of my, what I eat, the details of the cereal which my family used to eat. What is the fun behind that? When you, as a teacher, as a supervisor and enumerator, when you training, then you will be in a position to and convince him, isn't it? Otherwise, if we won't be in a position to convince a particular respondent, then will ask it, and at times when we won't be in a position to reply to a particular question, then all such negative apprehensions develop in the respondent's brain, isn't it? You told it just. Then only he will be in a position to make a correction to his respective enumerator. And if he finds that there was a correction in the data of a particular enumerator, he will have to mention the mistake. Then he has to resend the data to the concerned enumerator. Then enumerator will mend the issue. So you have been assigned an HLB, which is urban area. And in that urban area, there is flat system. There is quarters. All those flat quarters of the buildings have been given the number by a registered authority, like municipality is there. Now you need not to do again to mention building numbers, isn't it? You can use those numbers for the buildings, isn't it? And there is a building in between any two buildings, and when at time that it was incomplete. Suppose have a look here, and here it is building 11, and here there was a building. So the definition of the building concerned, it should be complete from all the sides with a particular roof, isn't it? Suppose roof was not complete, it was under construction, and when you visit and you see that it is and you have completed all the buildings and the last building was 100, you need not put number 101 here to this new building, newly constructed building. You need to put it in between 10 and 11, like 1, then 11, isn't it? And from that we can use building numbers which have been assigned to the buildings by a particular authority, except given by the security, because we are not supposed to work to any security establishment. Then at last you have to cross check it very accurately. Sir, go complete. So with this, we have completed the basic parameters which we need to know while doing the enumeration or supervision of our assigned HLBs. By now, we will come to know the running of the HLO application and how to answer all those questions. I would like to request the persons to whom we have given the dummy applications, they will come forward here and will form the groups. And mostly the previous batch, the supervisors and enumerators will try to learn by using their dummy applications. Isn't it?
From the charge officer. A list of all the enumerators and supervisors will be circulated among you, and you have to mention your residents in this format. And accordingly, the HLDs will be assigned to you as per the as per your convenience. The place which will be most convenient to you will be assigned to you according the residence which you will mention in this format. Thank you very much.
Bilal sahab, supervisors, enumerators, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
क्योंकि सबसे पहले हम गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉई हैं, 24 आवर्स गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉई होते हैं। हमें आज मौका मिला है, गवर्नमेंट ने हमें एक अपॉर्चुनिटी दी, सेंसस के लिए हमें ड्यूटी पे लगाया है। हमें चाहिए पहले अल्लाह ताला का शुक्रिया अदा करना। इसमें दो चीज़ें होती हैं, एक कुछ पैसे भी गवर्नमेंट देता है और इसके अलावा पॉसिबिलिटी बनती है इसकी लीव सैलरी, क्योंकि ये कम से कम 1 साल चलेगी। ये सेंसस 2027 में ये इख्तिताम पजीर हो जाएगी। पॉसिबिलिटी बनती है इसकी लीव सैलरी भी मिलेगी 1 महीना। दूसरी बात, हमें सीखने का मौका मिलेगा, क्योंकि आप सबको पता है ये जो दौर है एआई का दौर है। हर एक को पता है कि कंप्यूटर नॉलेज इस वक्त होनी बहुत ज़रूरी है, क्योंकि गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने पहली बार ये डिजिटल सेंसस की है। इसमें जो भी काम हमें करना होगा वो तो डिजिटली ही करना है, अपलोड करना है अपने मोबाइल फ़ोन पे, अपने लैपटॉप पे। इसमें हमें एक मौका मिलेगा सीखने का। ये एक पोर्शन था, हमें अल्लाह ताला का शुक्र अदा करना चाहिए कि 3 मिलियन लोगों में से हम भी हैं। गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने एक डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री है, 1.4 बिलियन पॉपुलेशन है हमारी कंट्री की। इन सब लोगों को हमें इन्यूमरेशन करनी है, इनकी इन्यूमरेशन करनी है। पॉसिबिलिटी है 1.5 भी बन सकती है। ये पार्ट इसका था जिसका मैंने यहाँ पे जिक्र किया। दूसरा पार्ट, चूंकि दूसरी चीज पे भी हमें फख्र महसूस करना चाहिए। हम इस जोन के सभी टीचर्स, मोस्टली जो टीचर्स यहाँ पे हैं इसी जोन के रहने वाले हैं। और इससे भी अच्छी बात, जो वर्दी बिलाल साहब और मेरा एक दूसरा दोस्त, वो इस वक्त यहाँ पे नहीं है, मंसूर साहब, जो शुपियन के रहने वाले हैं, मेरे ही सब्जेक्ट के एक्सपर्ट हैं। बिलाल साहब सन ऑफ द सॉइल, मैंने जो ऑब्जर्व यहाँ पे किया, हमारे लिए फख्र की बात है, जोन के लिए फख्र की बात है, हमारे डिस्ट्रिक्ट के लिए फख्र की बात है। जिस तरीके से बिलाल साहब ने हमें ट्रेनिंग दी, हमें इस चीज का फख्र महसूस होना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये हमारा ही बच्चा है। मैं बिलाल साहब से कब से जानता हूं, मैं थोड़ा बहुत इस पे आपके साथ बात करना चाहूंगा, क्योंकि आप सबको मालूम है जब मैं जोन में एज टीचर काम करता था, तब मैं टीचर्स फोरम के साथ वापस था। मैंने 2 इलेक्शन यहाँ पे लड़े, एक मैंने 7 वोट से हारा था, दूसरा मैंने जीता। आज मौका मिला आपसे बात करने के लिए, उन सब चीजों के लिए जहां आपने मुझे मदद की थी, तो उस सब चीजों के लिए मैं शुक्रिया करना चाहता हूं। लेकिन इसमें मुझे एक बात जरूरी बोलनी है। मैं जब इलेक्शन के लिए वो कंपेयरिंग करता था अपने लिए, उस दौरान मुझे मौका मिला बिलाल साहब के घर जाने का, क्योंकि बिलाल साहब का जो घर था अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन, एक अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन घर में भी खिड़कियां नहीं लगी थी, लेकिन ये वहां पे पढ़ाई करता था कंसिस्टेंसी के साथ। अल्लाह के फजल करम से जो मेहनत बिलाल साहब ने की उसका उनका फल मिला, एज लेक्चरर अपॉइंट हो गए पीएससी के। हमारा ही बच्चा है, यहाँ पे आया अपने शानदार तरीके से, इसने जितनी कैपेसिटी थी, कैपेसिटी की जब बात करें, मोस्ट इंटेलिजेंट बंदा है, अच्छे तरीके से हमें समझाया, अच्छे तरीके से डिलीवर किया। मैं चाहता हूं कि बिलाल साहब हमारा एक एसेट है, ये आगे भी अगर कोई भी इनका अगर कोई भी और प्रोग्राम हो या कोई असाइनमेंट गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से इनको मिल जाए, उसमें भी इनको कामयाबी मिले। अल्लाह ताला हमें भी कामयाब करे इस मिशन में, क्योंकि खर्चा रहता है कभी कभी। आपको मैं एक बात बताऊं, उन चीजों से हमें बाहर निकलना चाहिए। सेंसस ही थी, मुझे लगता है 2011 की सेंसस थी, एक मास्टर जी हमारे ही इलाके का था, उसको वो ड्यूटी पर लगा था, उसको डीसी ऑफिस से कॉल आ गई, आपको हमने ड्यूटी लगाया था, आप नहीं आए, आपको सस्पेंड कर देंगे। उसका हार्ट अटैक हो गया। मुझे बिल्कुल इस बारे में पता है, अब नाम की कोई जरूरत नहीं, लेकिन ये तब क्यों होता था? दो चीजें इसमें शामिल थी। एक पॉसिबिलिटी ये है कि हम नॉन सीरियस चीजों को लेते थे, लेकिन मैं आपसे इस्तेदा करता हूं, हमें चाहिए इस असाइनमेंट को पॉजिटिव तरीके से, स्माइलिंग फेस लेकर, और इसको थोड़ा सीरियस लेना चाहिए। जब हम फील्ड में जाएं, इसको एक असाइनमेंट के तरह, एक मिशन मोड के तरीके में लेना चाहिए, ताकि इसमें कोई गलती ना रहे। तरीका अपनाएं, आपस में हम आपस में बैठे हुए हैं, आप में से बैठेंगे, इनोवेटर्स हो, सुपरवाइजर्स हो, हम सभी एक है। जब ग्रुप बनता है तो एक ही होता है, यहाँ कोई सुपरवाइजर कोई इनोवेटर नहीं रहता है, आपस में एक ही रहता है। जब कोई ग्रुप बन जाता है कोई विलेज का, तो आपको समझना चाहिए हम एक है। अगर किसी को कोई प्रॉब्लम हो जाए, एक को दूसरे को उसको मदद करनी चाहिए। हाँ, ये चीज जरूरी आपको मद्देनजर रखनी चाहिए कि जो डाटा है, डाटा की सिक्योरिटी का, उसका हमें ख्याल रखना चाहिए, लेकिन एक दूसरे का हमें मदद करना चाहिए। तो मुझे लगता है कि मैं इन्हीं अल्फाजों से यहाँ पे अपनी ये थोड़ा भी जो फीडबैक था बंद करूँ। तो लेकिन इससे पहले मैं दोबारा यही कहूँ, मंसूर साहब हो या बिलाल साहब, एक अच्छी कोशिश, एक बेहतरीन अंदाज में इन्होंने हमें हर पहलू की तरफ, जो ये सेंसस के पहलूज है, डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट से उनके तरफ हमें लिया, और बहुत अच्छे तरीके से उन्होंने ट्रेनिंग दी। थैंक यू बिलाल साहब, थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir, for this very wonderful appreciation.
I would like to request
The query of my audience, if you would like to come on the dais and would like to share a word with us, and then
Respected trainers, especially Bilal sir and other colleagues, enumerators and supervisors here, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Walaikum salam.
The whole training was full of enthusiasm. The whole training we got very much attached and we loved this training section. This was the way they organized it and the way they taught us how to go in the field and do the innovation. All the things we were not expecting. What we were expecting, they told us more about that, more than that. So that's it about the feedback of this and whole the scenario. All the people attended here, and especially they called yesterday that these trainers here, the technical team here, who taught us how to handle this
Hello.
application, and we did it on the spot here. We did it on the spot here, and we practiced it. This was friendly here, and we are very much thankful to the trainers, the way they taught us all these vocabularies, CMMS, and what is the purpose of this census, why we go for the census, what is the meaning of the census, what are the questions we will be facing in the field. All this we have done, and now it's very easy for us, and we all think it is very easy and handy to hold this, and we inshallah go for it, and we'll do success for it, and hope they and for others who come here, if anyone has any problem, he can talk to them, and especially I am myself here. I have this application. I have read it all this, and I have this practice it here on spot, and I can do and I can help anyone. He can take my phone number and anytime he can call me and other friends, and take it easy. Whenever you go to the field, take it easy. Don't make it difficult for others and for yourself also. Don't make those questions which are not necessary. The way Bilal sir told us during this training session, don't make it easy. Whatever the questions will be asked, and you have to only ask those questions. Don't make it difficult for yourself and for the trainers as well. So, thank you very much.
From you, that was the development of a country, the security of a country, the institutionalization of a country is not on the basis of the security agencies only, is not on the basis of the health officials only, is not on the basis of the politicians only. But actually there are some background, silent workers on behalf of which the country runs, on behalf of which a country develops. And thanks to Almighty Allah, those background workers, those silent workers are in front of me. This is the most important thing I have learned here. That when a teacher will perform the enumeration of population, enumeration of the house listing, then and only then it is possible for a country, for the policy makers to assess, to analyze, to make a policy, to decode the things, to go for the delimitation, and to develop in the way, in the field of the education, in the field of the health, in the field of the infrastructure, and all other relevant things. So, we as enumerators, we as supervisors are the silent comrades who are going to develop the country in the best possible way. And we, by now, in doing the field truthing work with the HLB, with our assigned HLBs, we will be the real comrades, who will be the real representatives of the national policy, real representatives of the census before every household, before every respondent, before every building. Thanks. मैं भी और ऑडियंस भी चाहेगी कि हम एक अच्छा सा वॉइस में एक नज़म सुनेंगे.
तो पिछले ट्रेनिंग सेशन में जब मैंने फीडबैक दिया था तब मैंने इनके बारे में अच्छा ही कहा था, लेकिन टेक्निकल साहब के बारे में कुछ कहा था. बिलाल साहब को शायद वो पता होगा, टेक्निकल सिस्टम तब अच्छा नहीं था लेकिन आज ठीक था. तो ये फीडबैक की बात है, क्योंकि आज हमने थोड़ा ऐप को ओपन करके सीखा, तो कुछ चीज़ें इसके साथ थी वो हमने सीखी है. तो सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि रात के बजाय में क्या कथ सिंपल कथ वन बह पन्ने ज़िंदगी हज़ हकीकत मुतल्लिक. अम पत् कर बह नज़मीन की अंश बेस त्रे पेश मे करे वो तो नज़म क्या शायद इसने ऑडियंस वारियां ये कहें मे वो तो युत योत अल्लाह ताला ने इस बनमित अशरफुल मखलूकात सारी सिचुएशन हर छुन दर्ज अम मूजूब तुमुत तिकेज अश कुव्वत गोयाई, कुव्वत समात, कुव्वत ज़हानत अल्लाह ताला ने अता करमत. हालांकि बाकियन जानवरन ति मगर सोन जन अत मज पोशन जन अमुक इंटेलिजेंस पे मकदार तिमन ति, क्योंकि बाकी ज़रियात अगर तो कायनात में वो भी रिप्रोडक्शन करती है, वो भी बच्चे पालते हैं, उनका भी है, लेकिन हमारा सेंस थोड़ा उनसे बेहतर है. अमी तो अल्लाह ताला ने आज अशरफुल मखलूकात अल्लाह ताला ने इंसान अशरफुल मखलूकात पैदा सारे मसा. तो मगर ये अशरफुल मखलूकात बनन टफ मुश्किल और इसकिस दौरस में सस्टेन कर बड़ मुश्किल. एज टीचर कर बह वह कत खबर इकबाल सब एज टीचर पन्नी जिम्मेदारी बराबर कर तेल बह अशरफुल मखलूकात. एज औलाद बह पन्निस मालिस माज वातन तेल बह अशरफुल मखलूकात. एज हमसाय बह गुड़ पन्न हमसायन तेल बह अशरफुल मखलूकात. यह खाली नाव सती योत क्या इकबाल साहब लाग कोट पुतन या टीचर यी तनख्वाह रुपये 7,000 तो यह अशरफुल मखलूकात, या अमिस बड़ गड़ तो अशरफुल मखलूकात. His characters speak about his specialty. His character speaks about his behavior or conduct towards the society, towards his family. Godnish kat pannis panas se. Yus pannis panas se behave rut kare. Such अशरफुल मखलूकात. Because tag nerin sari attributes से. Yus dapan chuan निहाजी dapan ये डॉक्टर इकबाल साहब क्या वन अपने मन में डूब कर पाजा सुरागे जिंदगी, अपने मन में डूब कर पाजा सुरागे जिंदगी, तू अगर मेरा नहीं बनता न बन अपना तो बन. पन्नसी पानस में साड़ुन इंसान سُہ کر ژٕ پانے پننِس پانس منٛز پٲدٕ پتہٕ چھِ دُنہِکۍ پتہٕ گوٚو پننہِ پانہٕ پٮ۪ٹھ گٔے پتہٕ پنٕنۍ فیملی پنٕنۍ پیرنٹس یُس نہٕ پننِسٕے پانس گۄڈٕ واتہِ سُہ کتہِ واتہِ پتہٕ مٲلِس ماجہِ یا سُہ کتہِ واتہِ پتہٕ ہمساین تہٕ پتہٕ کتہِ سوسایٹی تہٕ پتہٕ کتہِ نیشن بلڈنگ گوٚو ایوری د پِووٹل آف اوور یُس زن سیکرِٹ آف اوور لایف چھُ دیٹ سٹارٹس فرام اوور کور دیٹ سٹارٹس فرام سیلف اس لیے کوشش کرو سٲری ایز این انڈیویجول بہٕ چھُس دپان مےٚ چھُ خٲمی نوٗر ژےٚ لوگُتھ نار اِنسانو ژٕ اوسُکھ گاٹہٕ جارُک نوٗر ژےٚ لوگُتھ نار اِنسانو کٔرٕتھ اِنسٲنیت بدنام ہا بے یار اِنسانو کٔرٕتھ اِنسٲنیت بے بدنام ہا بے یار اِنسانو محبت بٲگراوُن کیُتھ کریونکھ قۄدرتن پیدا محبت بٲگراوُن کیُتھ کریونکھ قۄدرتن پیدا ژےٚ لوگُتھ دیٖنو ایٖمانس کرُن باپار اِنسانو ژےٚ لوگُتھ دیٖنو ایٖمانس کرُن باپار اِنسانو دِوان چھُکھ پننِسے باغس ژُموٗلن درٛوت پٔترن سگ دِوان چھُکھ پننِسے باغس ژُموٗلن درٛوت پٔترن سگ گرس پننِس کران چھُکھ پانے لُرِ پار اِنسانو دِتُے برٛم شیر اَتہِ ٲس کیٛاہ شیر وَنان آزاد صٲب یِم چھِ تارک اَسہِ طنز کران بذریعہ عبدالحد آزاد تارک چھِ اَسہِ طنز کران ییٚلہِ تہِ کانٛہہ اِنسان غلطی کران پتہٕ وَنہِ ہے یہِ اوس قٕسمتس دِتُے برٛم پننیوٕے کارو دِوان چھُکھ قٕسمت کی بارو دِتُے برٛم پننیوٕے کارو دِوان چھُکھ قٕسمت کی بارو تران چھُکھ پرٛانیوٕے تارو لگی کتہِ تار اِنسانو تران چھُکھ پرٛانیوٕے تارو لگی کتہِ تار اِنسانو کوٚرُتھ فتنن فسادن ناو ژےٚ دیٖندٲری وطن دٲری کوٚرُتھ فتنن فسادن ناو دیٖندٲری وطن دٲری ونان یتھ چھُکھ ژٕ بیدٲری یہِ چھُے خُمار اِنسانو ونان یتھ چھُکھ ژٕ بیدٲری یہِ چھُے خُمار اِنسانو اگر یِم شعر کینٛہہ اَنچہِ پٔرۍ مےٚ تۄہہِ برونٛہہ کُن تِمن وٕچھوٕ تۄہہِ فلسف کیٛاہ چھُ فلسف چھُ یِتُے زِ دُنیا چھُ ماے تہٕ محبت سۭتۍ پکان اور اَسہِ چھِ پنٕنۍ کینٛہہ کوٗشش کرٕنۍ راتھ یِمن یہِ دُنیا چھُ واریاہ لِمِٹِڈ اَتھ دُنیاہُک متاو قلیٖل میون فادر اوس راتس تانۍ مطلب سٲنِس گرس منٛز ایک شیر کی طرح گرٕچ رہا تھا مگر آز چھُ سُے میون فادر محتاج بہٕ چھُس تٔمِس اَنان ڈایپر پتہٕ چھَن تُلان ییٚتہِ پٮ۪ٹھ باتھ روٗمس تانۍ سُہ فادر میون یُس زن تانۍ 14-15 بوٚہرِ اوس کُنُے زوٚن ریڈس منٛز ساران سُہ فادر میون یُس زن کانٛہہ تہِ کٲم اوس کران تمہِ آیہِ مگر آز وہ ایک ایک پل کا محتاج اکھ شہناز خٲطرٕ محتاج یا گرج تہِ تھی اس کی آواز ہمارے گھر میں لیکن آج وہ محتاج ہے صبح مجھے بولتا ہے اقبال صاحب بتا دیجیے میں ڈائپر کچھ نہیں کر رہا تھا یہ سچویشن بس زیادہ ٹائم نہیں لگے گا ونکین تنخواہ تہِ ہُہ تہِ یہِ تہِ گٲڑۍ تہِ دولت تہِ پھٕر تہِ ہُہ تہِ یہِ تہِ اَسہِ باسان چھُ ایور لاسٹنگ نہ یہِ زن ریل لایفہِ ہُنٛد ایسنس گوٚو بٔڑۍ بٔڑۍ یِم زن رسول پاک صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم گۄڈٕ ترٛوو أسۍ بٔڑ بار فِگر اکھ تِمو تہِ کوٚر ترکہِ دُنیا تِمو تہِ ژھُن دُنیا ترٲیِتھ اگر اللہ تعالیٰ یژھِ ہا سۄن چٲنۍ پہاڑ کتہِ ٲس کھڑا تٔمِس کوٚر دولتس تہِ لَتھ تٔمِس ٲس پَیی چھُنہٕ کِہیٖنۍ دُنیا یہِ چھُ ییٚلہِ أسۍ ہول کنٹیکسٕچ کتھ کرو لچھ بٔدۍ ؤرین ہٕنٛز کتھ کرو یِم 70-60 ؤری کیٛاہ حظ چھِ یہِ چھُ یی چھُ یہِ بوٗزوا یی چھُ یہِ اگر أسۍ فل کنٹیکس آف لائف کرو کتھ یا یم زن باقین یمن ریلجن ہند پیکور مہاتما گوتم بدھا اگر تھی وچھمت آسو تم ژھن پتہ دنیا ترٲیِتھ سُہ اوس بادشاہ لڑکہٕ دوٚپُن ژھُنُن ترٲیِتھ سُہ بیوٗٹھ انجیٖر کُلِس تل أکِس جایہِ دوٚپُن ییٚتہِ چھُنہٕ مطلبٕے زندگی ہُنٛد کانٛہہ ییٚتہِ چھُنہٕ زندگی ہُنٛد مطلبٕے کانٛہہ خبر کُس کوتاہ تہِ کھیٚیہِ کیٛاہ کھیٚیہِ یہِ اوس بہٕ وٕنۍ اوس عرفان صٲب تہٕ بہٕ ٲسۍ وٕنۍ ییٚتھس وٕچھان سلمان خانن کوٚر پانے وٕنکٮ۪ن فوٹو اکھ اپلوڈ کوٚر نہٕ حظ اگر تۄہہِ بہٕ فوٹو اکھ ہاوو حظ تٔمِس چھُ بِچٲرِس گۄژٕ گٔمژٕ حالانکہِ 60 years چھُ تیٖژاہ دولت چھِ کرور بوٚد رۄپیہِ چھُ اَبدن منٛز رۄپیہِ چھُ أسۍ چھِ دپان مُشتاق صٲب تہٕ بہٕ ہے دود اگر کرِ خۄدا نتہٕ خبر وۄنۍ کتہِ انو پونٛسہٕ پتہٕ اَسہِ چھُ أنٛدرۍ کِنۍ یہِ ڈر پٲدٕ گوٚمُت ہے وۄنۍ انہو خبر دود اگر کوٚرُن پتہٕ کتہِ انو پونٛسہٕ آپ دیکھو سلمان خان کی ابھی میں پکچر دیکھ رہا تھا زیادٕ وٲنٛس چھُ وٕنکٮ۪ن 60 وُہُر چھُ وٕنکٮ۪ن چھُ یہِ ہیز سکیٖزٕڈ تٔمۍ سٕنٛز باڈی چھِ گٔمٕژ سٲرٕے کنڈینس ختم چھِ گٔمٕژ مطلب بٔڑۍ بٔڑۍ ہستی دُنہِچ بجہِ ہستی آسن تیٚلہِ ساینٹسٹ امریکاہس منٛز چھِ تیٖتیاہ بٔڑۍ ساینٹسٹ تِم آسن تیٚلہِ موٗدمٕتی اسلیے اگر أسۍ وٕچھو اوور آل زندگی ہٕنٛز ریلٹی کانٛہہ لیکچرر چھا کانٛہہ پروفیسر چھا کانٛہہ عظیٖم کتھ عہدس پٮ۪ٹھ چھُ لۄکٹِس عہدس پٮ۪ٹھ چھُ سارنٕے چھُ لاسٹس مرُن اور یہِ مرُن یُس بار بار یاد تھایہِ بتہٕ کھٮ۪وان کھٮ۪وان چاے چٮ۪وان چٮ۪وان پرناوان خدمت کران کُنہِ تہِ جایہِ تھایہِ یاد سۄے چھِ رستہٕ گٔری اور سُے چھُ زندگی ہُنٛد مقام یُس وۄنۍ دپہِ نہ حظ وۄنۍ ییٚتہِ چھُ دیُن شاید فلٲنۍ کٲم چھِ کرٕنۍ فلٲنۍ کٲم چھِ کرٕنۍ اسلیے مےٚ چھُ باسان راتھ ٲسۍ پرویز صٲب بہٕ چھُس بار بار اوترٕ تہِ سیشنس منٛز کٔر مےٚ ذِکر پرویز صٲبُن اوس مےٚ باسان أمۍ ٲسۍ یہِ حظ تمہِ آیہِ بولِنگ کمہِ آیہِ اوس کران اسہِ سۭتۍ ڈیسپایٹ ان 50s لۄکُٹ لڑکہٕ اوس زن آسان بولنگ کران کس نے ایکسپیکٹ کیا تھا جب ہم نے وہ نیوز بریک کی تو بہت سارے لوگ شاک ہو گئے کہ یہ کیا گوٚو مگر یہ چھُ رۄبہٕ سٕنٛدۍ فٲصلہٕ اللہ تعالیٰ سٕنٛدٮ۪ن فٲصلن برونٛٹھ کَنۍ چھُنہٕ کِہیٖنۍ تہِ ہٮ۪کان اِنسان کٔرِتھ اور یہِ اتھ دُنیا متاع قلیٖلُن یہِ ہسا چھُ واریاہ یہِ دُنیا قلیٖل اسلیے تُہۍ کتھ عہدس پٮ۪ٹھ چھُو مگر کوٗشش کٔرۍزیو یِژٕے ہن اکھ ایک اچھا انسان بننے کی کوٗشش اور تمہِ خٲطرٕ کیٛاہ چھُ ضروٗری بہٕ چھُس پننِس پانس ونان تُہۍ وٕچھِو نہٕ تۄہہِ برونٛٹھ کَنۍ مےٚ آپ کے سامنے حقیٖق چیٖز بہٕ چھُس اوور آل سجشن دِوان نہ کہِ چھُس خۄدا نتہٕ واز پران مقصد چھُ یُتُے یوت أکِس اکھ سُنٛد حسد تہٕ بۄغض چھُ تراوُن ایٖگو اگر مےٚ یِم منٛز ڈیولپ ییٚمہِ دۄہ مےٚ ذہنس منٛز ایٖگو درٛاو نٮ۪بر ریل انسان بنیو ایٖگو درٛاو انسانس نٮ۪بر ذہنس منٛز کُنہِ تہِ قٕسمُک ایٖگو أمِس دولتُک چھا أمِس سٹیٹسُک چھا أمِس پونٛسن ہُنٛد چھا أمِس پننہِ قٲبلیتُک چھا أمِس پننہِ انوُک چھا أمِس گرِ بجٹ چھا خاندٲنۍ بجٹ چھُسا أمِس زٔمیٖن چھا زیادٕ ییٚمہِ نفرن یہِ چیٖز تروو یہِ چھُ چھٔلِتھ تہٕ چھُکِتھ روزان یہِ چھُ روزان تیوٗتاہ موسوٗم یِتھ پٲٹھۍ سُہ ساینس منٛز چھُ کنسیپٹ اکھ دپان ییٚلہِ أکِس انسانس منٛز ییٖژاہ انرجی چھِ تٔمِس آسان تیوٗتاہ چھُ آسان سُہ انسٹیبل اینٹراپی ہُنٛد کنسیپٹ ییٚتہِ چھِ ساینس سٹوڈنٹ تہِ واریاہ اینٹراپی ہُنٛد کنسیپٹ چھُ دپان ییٚمِس انسانس منٛز ییٖژاہ زیادٕ انرجی چھِ آسان ساینس ونان سُہ چھُ آسان تیٖژاہ بے چین یوٗتاہ سُہ انرجی لوٗز کرنٕچ کوٗشش کرِ سسٹم چھُ گژھان سٹیبل اسلیے سُے سٹیبل چھُ گژھان سۄ انرجی کیاہ چھِ اسہِ منٛز سۄ چھِ ایٖگو ییٚمۍ نفرن ایٖگو ترٲو انا ترٲو پنُن سورُے ترٛووُن نٮ۪بر برونٛٹھ کُن کتھ تہِ عہدس پٮ۪ٹھ ٲسِن تٔمِس حظ سُہ گژھِ رستہٕ گار اسلیے میٲنۍ کوٗشش چھِ سارنٕے ایز اے ٹیٖچر ایز این انڈِوِجول ایز اے برٛدر اَڑٮ۪ن چھُس ینگر برٛدر اَڑٮ۪ن چھُس ایلڈر برٛدر بہٕ چھُس میٲنۍ مُدا تہٕ مقصد یُتُے یوت اس پلیٹ سے ساری دُنیا کی چیٖز تہِ چھُ اَسہِ پکناوُن امی ووٚن مگر دُنیا پکناوُن تہٕ اوٚباش چھُنہٕ سہل کینٛہہ اتھ ووٚن فٲضل کشمیٖری صٲبن دوٚپُن زانہِ میونٕے دِل کِرامن کٲتِبیٖنن چھا خبر اکھ خۄدا ژھارُن دوٚیِم دُنیا بساوُن مُشکِلا پھاپھوُن انسان سُہ دٲخِر عزازیٖلس پرٛژھیوم تورٕ دوٚپنم کیاہ ونے آدم بناوُن مُشکِلا اسلیے دُنیا تہِ پکناوُن تہٕ اوٚبا تہِ سرُن یہِ چھُ واریاہ ٹف امی ژٔلۍ پتہٕ بُزرگانہِ دیٖن بظٲہِر ژَجایہِ یِم ژَجایہِ جنگلن گارن منٛز دوٚپُکھ ہتو ییٚتہِ گٔے ضروٗری غلط مگر پتہٕ باسیو تِمن لاسٹس نہ حقیٖقی انسان چھُ یُس سماجس منٛز روٗزِتھ ٹھیٖک پَزِ جنگل ژٔلِتھ گژھِ کانٛہہ نفر یا تنہٲیی منٛز بیٚیہِ دپہِ بہٕ کرٕ نہٕ گۄنہٕے سُہ چھُنہٕ یِمن رۄبُل العالمیٖن سٕنٛز بارگاہس منٛز زیادٕ مُتبر ماننہٕ کینٛہہ مُتبر چھُ اگر شوکت صٲب پننہِ ہمساے گٔرِس منٛز روٗزِتھ اصٕل بنہِ یہِ ژَلہِ جنگل دپہِ نہ اگر بہٕ ہُمِس سۭتۍ ٹچ سُہ چھُنہٕ امتحان کینٛہہ امتحان چھُ اگر شوکت صٲب سماجس منٛز پننہِ سوسایٹی منٛز بیٚہہِ پننِس گامس منٛز بیٚہہِ پتہٕ کرِ کوٗشش گُڈ کرنٕچ لُکن سۄ چھِ رستہٕ گٔری ہٕنٛز پتہٕ دپہِ نہ حظ بہٕ ژلہٕ دیٹ میٖنٕز کہِ یہِ چھِ ریسپانسبلٹی نِش دوٗر گژھان مگر یُس ریسپانس امتحانس منٛز ؤسِتھ پتہٕ کامیاب گژھِ رسول پاک صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم دِژ تِمنٕے جنتٕچ بشارت اسلیے کوٗشش چھِ میانہِ طرفہٕ یی یہِ حظ یہِ بہٕ چھُس نہٕ یہِ نصیحت تۄہہِ کران کینٛہہ ایز اے ینگر برٛدر اَڑٮ۪ن چھُس ایلڈر برٛدر بہٕ چھُس اکھ سجشن تۄہہِ برونٛٹھ کَنۍ پیش کران یُتُے یوت کرہاو کوٗشش پنُن پان بناوو مُکمل سکوٗلن منٛز سٲنۍ پرٛاسٮ۪س گژھِ سٹاٹ سکوٗلن منٛز ٲسۍ دگا بچن کٲنٛسہِ دِوان کلاس 3 یا 4 چھُ پوٗنٛژِم مہ دِیِو کینٛہہ مگر یِم 4 دِیِو دِل سان گھر میں پریپریشن کر کے آو اور أمِس بچس دِیِو تٔمِس ضروٗرت تِکیازِ یہِ چھُ موسوٗم بچہِ بہٕ چھُس کُنہِ ساتہٕ 8th کٮ۪ن بچن ٲخِر کران ٹیسٹ ہُہ آز پرو نہٕ سر آو آز پرو نہٕ آز گوٚوٕے أزۍ چھُ ژےٚ کران کُنہِ ساتہٕ ٹیسٹ یِم چھِ موسوٗم بچہِ اگر یِم لگاتار پرناوو تہٕ أسۍ یِم ونن نہٕ کینٛہہ یِم ونن نہٕ کِہینۍ बुझान पानी की डेली से एट के बाद टेस्ट करने बस आज पर
The way you showed the discipline and the coordination, you in fact taught me that how you can make your training session, very effective. Besides the completion of this today's training session, we are supposed to work as district field trainers at the district headquarters and other sides. But the way you have taught us, that was very effective, that was very nice. I thank you all and wish you all the best in the near future. Thanks.
Thank you. I will greet you everyone here. Personally, I'm Mr. Bilal Saab, our master trainer over here, and my dearest colleagues, enumerators and supervisors. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam.
Today is the last day of our training program here, and personally, I want to congratulate and I want to appreciate the efforts taken by the Bilal Saab. He has superbly, I will tell you people, he has superbly delivered that training lesson over here, and it seems to be, this is my personal view, it seems to be very handy right now to take a phone or to go in the field to do this census, because at our house listing, etc., whatever it is there, for what we are supposed to do here, and it will become very easy, it will become very handy for we people, and we will not, I believe that we will not encounter or we will not end up with any of the problems over in the field if such a kind of condition will create. And there we have our master trainer Bilal Saab and our dearest colleagues. As we hope we will help each other if we find any kind of problem in the field, in doing the census, in doing whatever we are supposed to do that. And second, that's it. And I want to tell on behalf of all my colleagues over here that I appreciate the efforts. I appreciate the way, the deliverance by the Bilal Saab taken by here, his efforts, how he delivered his lesson, how he delivered this training program. It was very nice. It was very superb. I really thank him. And second thing is that I'm telling you people, you are all my colleagues, you are all my elder brothers, some are elders, some are younger. I want to tell you that besides this job, we are meant for the teaching profession. We are teachers and we will prove as a good teachers. Hope that you all will listen to me for 2 or 3 minutes. I will not take much of your time. Quran Pak यहाँ पे here I want to quote a surah, a verse from Surah Yasin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Inna nahnu nuhyil mauta wa naktubu ma qaddamu wa asarahum wa kulla shay'in ahsaynahu fi imamin mubin. As you people, as Imtiaz Saab, Bilal Saab, Iqbal and so many, and my dearest friend, this Nisar Saab, he has told that we people, we are teachers, we are meant for some other job. This is quite okay. We are, this job is just for few months or for a year or for 2 years. Or for month or 2 months are taken together for 2 months or 3 months. But this is not a permanent job for people. This is not a permanent profession. Our profession is something else. That is our teaching profession, and we should do justice. We should do justice with our student community. That is our main motive. That is our main target, or that is our main profession. In that, I have quoted here a verse, Inna nahnu nuhyil mauta wa naktubu ma qaddamu wa asarahum wa kulla shay'in ahsaynahu fi imamin mubin. Here already Allah tells us, everyone. It is not only Muslims. Quran is for everyone, for every soul of the universe. It is not only for the Muslims, but that's the second question: who has taken Islam as his religion and who has not taken. Here this verse tells us, बेशक हम मर्दों को जिंदा करेंगे, बेशक हम मर्दों को जिंदा करेंगे, और हम लिखते जाते हैं वो ऐमान भी जिनको आप लोग आगे भेजते हैं और पीछे छोड़ जाते हैं, अच्छा, जिनको पीछे छोड़ जाते हैं, और हमने हर चीज को एक वाज़ेह किताब में ज़ब्त करके रखा है, यानी कि लाही महफूज में हमने उसको किताब मुबीन यानी कि लाही महफूज में हमने उसको ज़ब्त करके रखा है. That means whatever we do here, whatever our deeds are, if those deeds are good deeds, we will be rewarded as a good thing. We will be rewarded as Jannah or something like that. But whatever Almighty or whatever Allah wants us to do, to give us here. But at the same time, I will tell you, if a man does a good thing, if a man does good, he is expecting something good from the owner. And if a man or a boy or someone else is doing something criminal acts, like something bad, definitely he is or others are supposed to tell him that you are expecting that you will be dealt strictly, you will be dealt with the hard with hardly. I mean to say here, a person, we are all, mashallah, we are all Muslims, and we should believe that we should do good, we should do justice with our student community. Not only with the student community, in our private life we should also do good with our family members, with our neighbors, with our whom we are having any kind of the business at whatever time it is. And my message is simple, that first it is to appreciate the efforts of both master trainer Mansur sir and Bilal sir. And second, this training session, it was very wonderful, it was very cooperative, it was without any kind of noise, it was without any kind of the problem, etc. And on behalf of my colleagues, on behalf of my dearest participants over here, we congratulate each other that we have really shown the patience, we have really shown the knowledge, we have really shown a good temper to listen this, to hear all those things, to learn all those things which we are supposed to do in the field, etc. Thanks very much.